Ohayou gozaimasu, Markus desu. I'm cycling across Japan. I'm currently at the Aoshima, Aoshima city, not the Aoshima island, close to Miyazaki city, about 15-20 kilometers to Miyazaki city. I'm going to go to check the Aoshima island. There is quite a big washboard over there. First I thought that I would go there in a sunrise, but it was a high tide on then. And on high tide you can't see the washboard. All right. This is Devil's Washboard. This formation of undulating rocks surrounding the Nichinan coast and Aoshima is known as Devil's Washboard. This formation is a result of eons of erosion occurring to hydrothermal rocks formed in the ocean roughly 7 million years ago, leaving only the harder sandstone layers which can be seen piled today like slabs. And the road goes on. Today I'm riding to the Kawaminami. It will be my longest ride for this trip until now, 72 or 73 kilometers. But it's mostly flat or almost flat. Only last 20 kilometers are elevation. This is also a surfing place, but here are much more of them than yesterday. But the waves are smaller over here. Maybe this is more like for beginners, and that was for professionals. Yeah, seems to be a very common hobby. And of course it's Saturday. That's why here is a lot of people. It's a city and there is a lot of people to come. I was wondering when I was booking my hotels that why are they so expensive? But of course it's a weekend and this is a kind of a tourist place. Locals come also here for having a holiday or long weekend. So I took a hostel. Yeah, it have got very good ratings, but yeah, I think that the hostels always get. Those are for different people. I'm more like a hotel people. Today I'm going to spend my night again in a container. Those are pretty nice rooms. Everything is clean and tidy and new, and there is even a bathtub in there. Yeah, and there is some own privacy. What I don't like in a hostel is that you need to be in a line or book your shower beforehand. There was only one shower in that hostel where I was and quite many rooms. It was not a nice option on that way, but yeah, it was the best night's sleep for a while, almost 8 hours continuously. It doesn't happen very often for me. Weather forecast promised that it should be clear sky, but yeah, they are not working here either. The interesting layer on this bridge. It feels like a tartan or something. Or maybe it's just because of the colors. But this is only for the pedestrian and bikes. Okay. Yeah, this morning started with a nice ride. First the beach and then the forest, and I like how they have these nature areas quite a lot here in Japan. Even in cities you can find parks and so, but if it's a smaller city, then it's very common that they build this kind of path where you can ride or walk in a nature. I wonder what this is. I need to go to the up and see. I think that this could be some kind of stadium or something. Let's see. Yeah, it's something. It's more like what they are playing on this kind of fields. I don't know. Interesting. It's more like a resting area or entertainment area or something. I don't know. Here are tables and chairs and everything. Very interesting. Okay, I have to go to the same place because there are stairs over here. I'll go back to there. Toilets and everything. Weird. I don't know for what they are using this. And there's another on the other side. It must be for something, but it's hard to believe that it's just a resting or a picnic area. Why would they build such a tall hill? Or is there something under it and they have just used it like that? I don't know.
Markus from the future, I'm pretty sure that it's a rescue area in case of the tsunami.
I have not seen any breakfast places on the way, and then it's already 10 o'clock, so I will go to the 7-Eleven. I think that the onigiri is for my breakfast and something else. Onigiri it is. Onigiri and banana. This is something which I can't understand in Japan. They pack bananas in plastic. Individual bananas. Not everywhere, but quite often. Actually, everywhere. And then it's not. There can be 3 bananas in same bags, but it's always in the plastic. All right. Now I'm not at least hungry. Now I am in the Miyazaki city, or actually city center is on my maybe kilometer to the left side. But anyway, a lot of people and a lot of cars. Oh, Ferrari! Haven't seen many of those here. As you can see, bike is faster than Ferrari. Okay, he gave up, going to the other direction. I would have been winning. I don't know how it's possible, but it doesn't matter which street I turn, it's a headwind all the time. And traffic lights after traffic lights. It's not going fast. I don't like these city sections at all. These take too much time for just standing on the traffic lights. Kagoshima kara Hokkaido made.
今鹿児島から YouTuber？
はい。 This is a parents against a 6th grade students game, and it looks like that the kids are much better in this one. Yeah. Yeah, that was baseball, and it's very popular sport over here. Kids against the adults. And how much fun they had when the adults didn't hit the ball. That one is so called the Love Hotel. Those are hotels where you can have an hour or 2 hours or how many hours you'd want, and it's a place where couples go because apartments are very small and walls are very thin. So typically these love hotels, they are in the area outside of the city, because sometimes people doesn't want that others will see with who you are in the hotel. Now the weather is something what was said in the weather forecast. Sun is shining and it's getting hotter. Still quite a lot of headwind. Look at this, and so close to city center. I love this, how they keep these green areas. Even they fill every spot with buildings, but then they have these quite big parks, narrow but long, so that you have a feeling that you are staying in a park for quite a long time. Perhaps I should have select my road a little bit further away from the coast for today, because the wind is very heavy. I decided to go this way because this is mostly flat, but I don't know which would be better, a lot of uphills or a lot of headwind. Yeah, so Miyazaki Sadovara Saito cycling road. Nice to find this kind of. It should be in a good condition when they are marketed with the signs. I guess this is quite a popular one then. This is windy too, but that forest helps a little bit. Let's see. Yes, these kind of trails are nice. Going in the forest, not much elevation, pavement in good condition, and nobody else is on the road. What else you can want? A little bit tidier it could be. There is quite a lot of stuff dropped from the trees, but anyway, pretty good. Only negative thing is the headwind, but otherwise this is really nice. This really surprised me. I thought that I will be in an urban area whole day, but now I have been riding several kilometers on a forest which is on the coast of the ocean, and only time to time I see something else man-built than the asphalt and that fence. Look at that. Yeah, there are some waves, definitely. Yeah, I'm soon arriving to Saito. It's somewhere under those mountains over there, and then I should go across, I think those mountains over there. In Japan the toilets are, public toilets are everywhere, but not today. Because even it had been very silent on the trail. I'm pretty sure that immediately when you start peeing into the forest, then somebody comes. I was wondering why it feels so easy to ride suddenly, but then I stopped and noticed that I have quite a strong tailwind. It's nice to have a tailwind after 35 kilometers. Oh, I have already passed the midway point, so there is only 35 kilometers to the hotel. This bike trail has been really nice. No cars at all. If there is an intersection, there are tunnels under the road, and fantastic. This is how it works. There is a road, and for me there is a tunnel. And for cyclists there is an own bridge, which is a bit rare, at least what I have found out. Normally it's just a bike line on the side of the car road on a bigger bridge. But it is nice. I don't need to hear the car noise. Then try Aquarius. Superior hydration. Hard to say how it tastes. I think that there are some minerals in it. Maybe a little bit of sugar. Hard to say. There is no exactly taste in it, but it tastes something. Now I have been riding 15 kilometers of this cycling path, and also no bending machines. Yeah, you can make a side step from this road, and you most likely find it if you use a Google. You will find what you need, but I should arrive to some kind of city after 5 kilometers. Let's see. I don't know what is this tree, but I have seen several of these. They are really beautiful, big white flowers. And then there is these others where are red berries. But the lawn is dead. I can't understand why, because it's warm. It's also warm on a night time and so on. At least weeds should grow there. Yeah. Look at these berries in the trees. They are very beautiful. Okay, it looks like that I'm arriving to civilization again. First vending machine. Yeah, that's a mark of some kind of civilization. But still, here is the bike line, totally separately from the main road. And the first traffic light for, I don't know, at least 16 kilometers. Okay, I'm arrived to the site of city, and I'm soon I think I will arrive to the end of the this bike trail. Yeah, it has been nice, very flat and nice. Saito looks like a nice city, but just like all the other Japanese cities, for some reason all the restaurants, they are closed in the afternoon. Now I'm trying to find a place which is not closing immediately. All right, I give up. I'll go to the McDonald's, it's open all the time. All right, now the hunger is gone. It's a little bit sad to go to the McDonald's in Japan because there is a lot of good food, but yeah, it was not, anything else was not open. 23.8 kilometers to go, 53.4 kilometers done. Not much left. I got a little bit tired when I was eating. Now it would be a good time for naps, but maybe I need to wait until the hotel. I'm almost there. I always say when it's less than 24 kilometers left that I'm almost there, because you practically can push the bike 24 kilometers if something happens. I like this city. They have a lot of these trails which are just for bikes, like this one. The roads go on down there on the other both sides, but in the middle there is a line for the bikes and pedestrians. Yet again in the countryside. Now soon will be the quite a long climb up. Yes, it's walking for me. This should have been in the beginning of the day. It elevates 100 meters in 1 kilometer, so 10% or whatever it's in grades. Bit too much for me after 57 kilometers. There are actually much worse climbs coming on the following days. Let's see if I need to have a rest days on some point. Now I have been traveling every day. Now they stopped. There was I think hundreds of frogs making noise. It was so loud that I could hear it from down there. Yeah. Yeah, finally on the top of the hill. Or on the other top of this hill. There will be slight downhill and an uphill again, but that was something. Yeah, now I have a short downhill and then a short uphill and then a long downhill and yeah, and so on and so on. Vending machines. I love these machines. Let's try Miyazaki lemonade. Oh, this is good. Yeah. This is somehow funny that I'm riding on the middle of the fields, but it's asphalt. And all these roads which come to the fields, they are asphalt. Pigs somewhere, there are pigs somewhere again. Ugh. Oh, I don't like them. I like the pigs, but not the smell. Yep. Up there I need to go. It's not much, but it's something again. But it should be the last one of these steep climbs. At least it looks like it's making a decent loop to there, not straight up from here. Terrible smell again. Yeah, there's a pig farm. Beautiful flowers. It feels spring when there is not leaves in every tree, but there is still already flowers blooming on the ground. Same time, so beautiful and so annoying. There is an uphill. I would like to take only those downhills on this moment. Oh yeah. Look at those bamboos. They are huge. Number 10 is mine. This time there is no bicycle parking area, so I have to take my bike somewhere close by my could I say apartment. It's like coming to the home when it's exactly same kind of room that as a few nights ago. There is nothing different there. It's totally same. I think that I will use these later also. I like this. Yes, it's just like coming home. Exactly the same as was the room a few days ago. And same thing with the toilet. There is a bathtub and yeah. But actually this kind of toilet you can find almost every second hotel in Japan. I think that they are selling this whole box to the hotels because I've seen several of them, these exactly the same ones. When I say that, I hope that it won't smell for pigs over here. It does. Luckily not inside a box or container, but here at the outside it does. Oh. Think about those people who are living on the pig area and then they go to the city and they think that they don't smell for pigs, but they do. Think about that. But yeah, until tomorrow.